Ian Heinisch and Nassourdine Imavov in the middleweight division. I'm going to say it right now, 50-50 fight in the middleweight division. Before I get on to my prediction, it's an underdog or pass type of fight. I think it's a very, very even fight. Nassourdine is going to have the advantage in the striking game. A lot taller, a lot lengthier. But the thing that I'm very, very worried for Nassourdine Imavov would be the cardio. The last fight with Jordan Williams, his cardio, or his second to last fight with Jordan Williams, he threw a lot of volume in the fight, but his cardio kind of faded a little bit. Against Phil Hawes, his cardio kind of faded a little bit, so that cardio could be a little bit damaging a fighting guy like Ian Heinisch. If I were Ian, I'd go out there, throw a lot of strikes, a lot of volume, and try to make Nassourdine Imavov just go a little reckless. Nassourdine needs to go out there, play a very technical striking game, use that height, use that reach, stay at range, use that jab, use that 1-2, and just not throw that much volume. Keep it very, very even on the feet, and just end the round with a flurry of strikes. Not just trying to just trying to end the round with a flurry of strikes, but not enough strikes to where you get really, really tired, because we know his cardio isn't really the best in this middleweight division. So it's going to be a very, very close fight. Ian Heinisch, I think, might have a little bit more power. The wrestling and grappling is very, very even, in my opinion. I do think this fight, for all 3 rounds, will stay on the feet. I don't think we're going to see a knockout. I don't think we're going to see a TKO or a submission. I think this fight will go all the way. Nassourdine's a little bit taller by 4 inches. A 3.5-inch reach advantage as well. It's an interesting fight. It's a very, very interesting fight. I am going to be leaning Nassourdine Imavov, the underdog, just because I do like his jab and his 1-2, and I think Ian Heinisch is one of the guys that tends to go out there and throw a lot of hooks and a lot of overhands and a lot of uppercuts, those type of things, and tries to knock you out like he did with Bert Shirt with that overhand right to ground and pound. I just don't think he's going to be able to land that too much, especially being the smaller, less lengthy fighter. It's going to be pretty hard because Nassourdine is just going to keep at range, use the straight punches. We know the saying, straight punches beat looping punches every single time. And I think that's going to play out in this fight with Nassourdine Imavov and Ian Heinisch. The straight punches of Nassourdine are going to land a lot more than Ian Heinisch. And because I do think the fight will go all the way, those straight punches are going to keep on landing throughout this 15-minute middleweight fight right here. And I do think Nassourdine will win the fight by a unanimous decision. Don't get me wrong, Ian Heinisch can definitely go out there, landing another big overhand right, another uppercut, another big right hook, and knock Nassourdine Imavov out. I just don't think so. I think this fight goes all the way. Nassourdine, 1-2 jab, leg kicks, keeps the fight even at range and wins the fight by a decision. Should be an interesting fight in the middleweight division right here, but I am going with the underdog in Nassourdine Imavov right there. The betting odds, plus 130, plus 145 was the best they had him at, but they started the odds off at pretty much an even money fight, minus 105, and then I believe minus 115 for Ian Heinisch. I believe the odds should be a little bit flipped. Personally, I think Nassourdine should be around a minus 125, and then Ian Heinisch should be around a plus 110. Underdog right there, but it should be an interesting fight in the middleweight division right there. The only thing I would do would underdog or pass 100%. My prediction is going to be Nassourdine Imavov winning that fight right there by a unanimous decision. Should be a really, really good fight in the middleweight division right there.